morning, good morning. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Morning Cuppa Joy. So glad that you're here. And when you come in and find us, please take a moment to share it out. Thank you for that. Let's see who's here. Annie Banani. Hi, sweet one. Oh, Annie, give me good news. Are you all done with your school? And can we get together while I'm here, please? I would love that, Annie. Good morning, Jeff Woods. Thank you for being here. All right, let's go into our hearts. That's how we start every morning. Good morning, Joanne. So, hand on the heart and slow down the breathing. And then you add in some love. Add in something that you're grateful for. This is Thankful Thursday, so we're going to be doing some gratitude today. But for right now, shut out everything else and focus on your beautiful heart. Focus on the energy of love, joy, peace. And let's just have a peaceful moment together as we gather this morning. Our family coming together to check in with each other. And then remind yourself that you are loved, that you are enough, you are worthy, and you are powerful. So welcome to all who's finding us. Kathy Hand, good morning to you. Andrea Gregg, I'm so glad that you all are here this morning. So let me find the caption so that you all can share what you are grateful for. Just one thing. Doesn't take much to find gratitude for one thing, does it? So search and see what it is. Auntie Jean, yes, that was a powerful moon last night. Thankful for another beautiful day. Oh, Andrea, I love that. Me too. I say that every day. Thank you for another day alive. Another day that I open my eyes and I can see the world and see my beautiful spiritual family. I look forward to this time together every day. So I want to read our message from the angels from last night, and it's called the Divine Feminine. A woman is like a tea bag. You never know how strong it is until it's in hot water. And that is a message from Eleanor Roosevelt. I've known many strong women in my lifetime. My mother and my sisters, especially my sister Billy. She has always been my hero. When we were kids, she was the one who made sure we stayed out of trouble, did our homework, and didn't kill each other. As an adult, she has faced and overcome challenges that I could not even begin to know how to deal with. She is my example of the divine feminine. The strength of the divine feminine is a reminder that true power comes from embracing and honoring the full spectrum of human experience and existence. Dear angels, strength can manifest in various ways and can be unique to each individual. Strong women have the ability to handle adversity, setbacks, difficult emotions with grace and resilience. This goddess energy exists within all of us. Many ancient cultures had a divine feminine concept. The Egyptians had Isis, the Greeks had Aphrodite, and the Hindus had Shakti. Dear ones, divine feminine energy brings a balance to the greater cosmos and encourages each of you to step into your power and recognize your true potential. In essence, the divine feminine redefines strength as a harmonious blend of nurturing, resilience, intuition, empathy, and spiritual depth. It challenges traditional notions of power and emphasizes the interconnectedness of all beings. The strength of the divine feminine is a reminder that true power comes from embracing and honoring the full spectrum of human experience and existence. Dear angels, today I promise to connect more with the divine feminine within me to bring more balance to my life. And that is our mantra for the day. So let me put that up in the messages, talking about the divine feminine. And we need the divine feminine for balance. That's what the angels were saying as well. Okay, where did it go? There it is. And welcome Michelle Landers and Charlie Coons and Deirdre, Catherine DeSanti. Thank you all for coming in this morning. Deirdre is grateful for the great night's sleep thanks to the cooler weather. Oh, yeah, we've got cooler weather today too. So I'm really happy about that. It's the last day of August. So, and August is usually the hottest month of the year. So I think now we're on the downslide and we're going to get some of that cooler weather. Auntie Jean, I'm thankful for the beautiful sparkles last night under the blue moon. It was something I never saw before. Oh my goodness, I didn't get to see it because it was very cloudy here and overcast. Good morning, Jennifer Lindgren. Good morning, Joanne. And Joanne says, I'm grateful my mom is confused by her dementia, but for right now, she still recognizes her family. Oh, I'm so glad. I know that's hard because I am in that same situation, but with a sister. And it's really tough when you're talking to a loved one and they don't even know who you are. So I get it, Joanne. And praying that you'll have some good times with her where she does know who you are. Anybody else have any gratitude this morning? Catherine Kovacs, good morning to you, Catherine. And what are you grateful for? So if you haven't shared your gratitude yet, please do so. And let me know if you resonate with that angel message about the divine feminine and getting in touch with that feminine aspect. You know, the moon is called feminine. It's called the grandmother in the Native American tradition. Grandmother Moon. And so right now, with this powerful blue full moon, we've got a lot of feminine energy happening, don't we? And I know we've got our Michelle, who's probably going to talk about that and our forecast for September as we are getting out of this moon energy as we go into September. Jennifer, grateful for waking up today. And Joanne says, what a beautiful angel message. It really touched my heart. Awesome. Yeah, they wanted us to become more aware of the need for balance in our life, the need for both, you know, the masculine and the feminine. And when I think of divine feminine, I think of strength. There are so many of you that I think about as well that carry that beautiful goddess energy. And Joanne, I know you're one of those. Auntie Jean, Kathy Han for sure, Mama Bear. And yeah, so just search your heart and see where you're showing up in your divine essence. Catherine's grateful for her cats. Kathy Han, grateful for Marlena getting a job on the day of the super blue moon. How awesome is that? Congratulations. And Auntie Jean says, good morning to all the P's on a different channel. Love you all too. Okay, so I don't know where everybody's at. We're streaming in different places, and I'm on my my timeline, Teri Angel. So if you're not there, then you might be in some place where you're not seeing all the comments. Brookie says, good morning. We are so grateful for the sunshine today. Also stoked to be finishing up some gardening tasks that have been lingering. It's about time. Yeah, it is, isn't it? You know, I don't know if this will work, since you're on different channels. Let me see what happens if I do this. Maybe, maybe not. Sally. Good morning, Sally and Tony. Sally says, good morning, everybody. Thank you, Andrea. Shared. I'm grateful for seeing the moon. Oh, it does work. Even if not until this morning. I sat still for too long last night and passed out, but I couldn't stay asleep. I could sense the energy strongly. Can you all see the comments now? I'm just trying that new feature of Restream and seeing if they show up. And I think they are. But let me know if you can see Michelle's comment up on the screen. And welcome to Efrosini. Thank you for coming back again. Michelle, I'm so grateful for you. And there's our Grace Isis. Good morning, Gracie. And she says, thankful Thursday and thankful for the ability to feel, sense, and understand friendships and most of love and God. Yeah. And Deirdre, you're seeing Michelle's comment. So it does work. So that way, no matter where you're at, if you're in another group or on YouTube, you'll be able to see the comments that people are making. I love this. I've been wanting to try it, but I wasn't sure how it was going to work. So there you go. Now we can see what everybody's saying, and I don't have to read every comment. All right, so Kuan Yin. Kuan Yin says, look for my signs. I have been speaking to you through signs in the world and feelings in your heart. Can you hear my reassuring voice? When you ask me for a sign, I give it. Notice what is happening in the world around you. Take comfort and believe. I love that. Efrenisi said, I would love some prayers for my cousin. Her husband passed away. I just found out today. May God bless them and comfort them. Thank you for bringing that to us, Efrenisi. We have a very long Peapod prayer list, and we will certainly add your cousin into the prayers. So thank you for that. So how's everybody doing? That full moon was powerful, and Michelle is getting ready to give us the September forecast, and I have the honor of being there with her for that. So I can't wait to hear what's going to be happening to us in September as far as the energy and where we're going. We're going into this last quarter of the year. So counting down is unbelievable. I'm having a hard time wrapping my head around it that we have gone through so much of our year already, and now here we are. You know, we're ready to wind it down and get into the holiday seasons and fall and all that good stuff. I was hoping Blue Jean would be on this morning because I'd love to have an update from her as far as the flooding up there in Vermont and what's going on. And I heard from a lot of you in Florida yesterday that checked in and said you were safe. And I was so happy to hear that our peas were safe. Charlie, I think it's going to air at 1 o'clock Eastern tomorrow. I think that's when we're going to show it. We're recording it today. So we'll put it on and stream it out tomorrow. And Sally said, yes, it was so strong. The push ahead will be epic for everybody. You know it. I can already feel that push. And I know that there's a big shift coming. And we're hoping to hear what that's all about when Michelle comes on and gives us the update. Deirdre, oh yes, we have a big day tomorrow, don't we? 10 million for world peace is happening tomorrow, our 21-day challenge. And thank you for putting the link in there, Deirdre. Oh, I'm so happy that Colin did that for you. Kathy, that's great. And you had an interesting conversation about human trafficking. Yeah, I'm I'm still wrapping my brain around stuff and getting together a time that hopefully those that want to team up with me to do what we're supposed to do with the Peace on Earth tour as far as human trafficking. I'm going to need a prayer team, and I'm going to need some people that will help as far as getting the material together and getting it so I can get it printed. My fundraiser ends today for that printing, so if you still have time to donate. If you feel led to do that, then you can make a donation toward the printing of that. And September is going to be quite a month, Michelle says. Yay. It's going to be interesting, I feel. Yes, if we could get the name, Ephronisi, of your cousin. We do have 2 grids happening. We have Auntie Jean, who's here with us, has a grid in Texas, and we have another grid in Vermont from our Blue Jean. And we have 2 updates from Sally. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, that is awesome that your son-in-law was able to do that. And we've been praying for whatever is for his best and highest good. And it looks like he's on the move, doesn't it? The move upward. I love that. All right, let's get a message from the Tiny Book. How about that? So somebody give me a page number, please. Maybe we should do the 31st since today's the last day of the month. What do you think? Joanne said 30. We have 33, 23, 47. Yeah, I think it's 31. I think it's the last day of the month. So let's do 31. And have 3 messages. I'm going to read the first one. I think that's the one we're supposed to look at, and there may be others on the page that we need to see. Okay. In not hiding or running from your challenges, you are rising above the situation while others may be living in fear and dread. We encourage you, dear ones, to soar in every given moment. Sometimes it will be easy to do, yet sometimes it takes more effort to trust that you are safe and that no matter the outcome, you are willing to face the storm. Well, that's what we're talking about. We're talking about strength, and that strength doesn't come from the outside. The strength is on the inside. So when we are facing a challenge, and boy, I know a lot about challenges, having lived my life full of them, it's not necessarily how strong you are physically. It's that resilience and that ability to face whatever is in front of you. You know, there's been times in my life where I just felt like I couldn't face what was happening, and I would try to just block it. And I think a lot of people do that. A lot of people block what's going on because you don't feel like you can really stand up if you saw the reality of what was there in front of you. Anybody ever had that happen where you knew that something was going on? It's like sometimes I would get a bill in the mail, maybe a bill from a credit card or something that I owed on, and I didn't even want to open it. Or I'd get my my bank statement. I'm like, I don't want to look at that. I don't want to see how much money I don't have. So I would just let it lay there on the table and not even open it. Anybody else can relate to what I'm saying here? It's like so many times in life, we really feel like we're not strong enough to face whatever that is that's presenting right in front of us. Auntie Jean, they're going really fast, so I'm not sure which one you're referring to, honey. I see Annie saying that there's a cold front this morning. And Annie, yes, things are overwhelming. Yeah. So, Auntie Jean, I'm not sure. Are you talking about Sally's comments? I don't know. The little girl who swallowed the magnets yesterday was her first day of school and she made it there. Awesome. Oh, in the tiny book. Okay. Wow, these comments are coming in fast and furious this morning. And Michelle says, so true, Teri. Life can be overwhelming at times and it's easy to shut down. Yeah. And Sally, all the time. It used to be my norm. It really did. I used to think, oh, I can't even look at it. I can't even see it. So, and it's like if I don't see it, then it's not real. If I can close my eyes and it's not there, then it's not happening, right? That used to be my MO, you guys. I'm serious. I have turned all that around by connecting in with who I am and that divine feminine energy, that goddess energy. It gives us so much strength and it helps us to really understand that it's not about the physical, because none of this is about the physical. None of this journey that we're on has anything to do with this human experience. The human vessel is for us to experience the growth of our spirit. So it's just a temporary existence that we have, and it's over in a heartbeat. It's just a blip out of the whole existence of time, of eternity. So if we can remember that when things come up and those challenges come up, it's like, okay, let me open my eyes. Let me see what that's all about so I can learn the lesson and I can have the spiritual growth. All right, so let me see what that message is. Number 3, that Auntie Jean says is good. Oh, yeah. Teach the children about kindness. Show them by example what compassion looks like. When the scale of compassion and love energy is fuller than the scale of hate and indifference, your earth will come back into balance. You know, we call that the tipping point. When things are so out of whack, you can envision, if you would, the scales, like you've seen the scales where you put something on both sides and they try to find that balance. It's the same way with energy. If our energy that's prevalent on the earth is that of chaos and confusion and hatred and conflict, then that one is like has a heavier weight, right? And so what we have to do as light workers is add our energy on the other side of that to bring it into balance. And the tipping point is when more of us understand this and bring in the positive energy. That's when things start feeling right again. And we feel like, oh, we can do this. We can handle this. We can shine that light that all of us have inside of us. And together, we can lift up the world to have world peace. We can lift it up to stop all of this violence and the hatred and the hate crimes and everything, the wars, everything that's happening. So it's really up to us to create that energy by creating the tipping point, by more of us getting involved. And that's what our project is with 10 million for world peace. We want 10 million plus people gathering their energy together and putting it out into the world as something so powerful and so magnificent as we create that wave. And it only takes 7 minutes. It's all we're doing. It's 7 minutes a day. That's like nothing in your daytime. We're not asking for an hour or hours. We're asking for 7 minutes to join with us. And we're doing it at 1:11 p.m. Eastern Time, starting tomorrow. There will be a beautiful guided meditation by Marbeth Dunn, who is my co-founder, my partner in this project. And I'm really hoping that we'll get more of you that will get involved and share it out and come into the meditation and let other people know. And absolutely, Michelle Anders, 10 million for peace can change the world. It's what we want to do. We want to be that change. And it's taking every one of us to do it, to reach that tipping point. Oh, Annie, how sweet. Annie, I know we're going to get together. I'm feeling it in my heart that we're going to be together. And I can't wait to see you and to see our little Grayson. And how is he doing? Is he doing any better physically? Vola Adventurine Whispers, welcome. Thank you, and thank you for sharing. I'm so glad that you're here with us this morning. You know, we have more people on the live this morning than we have had in months, you guys. So I know that the energy is high, and I know that what we're doing is making a difference, and we're drawing in the light. And I just love that. So Grayson still has sinus and coughing, but getting better. Okay. Well, we are going to hold him up again in prayer every day and see him as his very best and highest that he can be. So let's go ahead and type in if you have any prayer requests. We've already had a couple this morning, but if you have any prayer requests that you would like to bring to our attention, this is the time. This is the time to put them into the comments, and if you have any updates, and thank you, Sally, for the updates that you gave. I appreciate that. And I would like for everyone, if you would, to hold us in your heart for this mission that we're on, the 10 million for world peace. It's powerful, you guys. I can feel it. I can feel the heartbeat of it as it starts to come to life tomorrow and every day after that for 21 days to really focus in on what's important, which is peace, harmony, joy in our world. And there's our prayer from our Deirdre. I was waiting for that. Thank you, Deirdre. And Michelle, prayers for your friend who needs brain surgery. We sure will, Michelle. And I don't know if you can give us a name, even a first name. Auntie Jean always writes them and puts them in the healing grid, the Reiki grid. Grayson's about to get on the school bus, and he watched the show this morning. Oh, how awesome. And prayers for Catherine Kovacs. Thank you. Auntie Jean. Oh, her name is Laura. So, Jean, if you would put Michelle's... come on, they're scrolling so fast. If you would put Michelle's friend in the grid, we would really appreciate that. And no. Oh, Jennifer, thank you for letting me know. I was talking to Shelley almost every day, and I thought she had this. I really did. And so let's lift her husband, Terry, up, please. Terry Newman, and all the family and all the friends. She's been through a lot these last couple of years. Okay, so I'm just going to take a breather here because this is someone that I've known for many years, and I haven't been on Facebook, so I didn't get that update, but thank you, Jennifer, for letting me know. Okay, well, let's go into our hearts. There's a lot that needs to be prayed for this morning. prayers of gratitude that our Florida family is safe from that storm. And Jennifer, I'm so glad that you, Michelle, um, everyone that's there, Joanne, Catherine, all of our Florida people, I'm so glad that the storm didn't come near you and missed you. So grateful for that. And let's pray for those who are still in its path. Oh, thank you. Is it Vola? Is that how we say it? Vola? Thank you for the beautiful prayers for all to be united, unified with love and peace. Oh, sweet one. Let's pray for that. We'll put you in our prayer circle for sure. Thank you, Miss Hope. Thank you for being here. Hope and Zena, and prayers for all our P family. And we lift up Hope every day and praying for the very best for you, Hope. All right, so let's Vola. Okay, beautiful. Thank you for coming in and being with us. And I'm sure that our Deirdre will share the Facebook group that we have, our Angelic River family, so you can come and find us and get very positive energy there, as well as the group for 10 million for world peace. All right, so let's take a breath in, and let's really feel some opening up of a portal of new energy today as we go into this new month ahead, this new energy. It feels different. You know, my friend Ruth Anderson, many of you know her, she sent me a picture of where she's at. She's up in New England. And it was a picture of the sky. We just lost a friend recently, Ruth and I, and we've been praying for Jeannie for a couple of years, and Jeannie made her transition this week. And after she did, Ruth took a picture of the sky, and it was the most unique picture because the clouds were there, as they are like usually in the sky, with a waving type of energy. But then there was like long strings of clouds that you don't normally see. And this was underneath the other wavy ones. My voice is going. So in this picture that she sent me, as I was looking at it and I opened it up a little bit, it looked like a smile up in the sky. And so I screenshotted it and saved it. So I'll share that with you all in the messenger group. But sometimes when a loved one leaves their body and goes into spirit, they give us signs. And I feel like many times we miss those signs because they can use ordinary stuff like clouds or birds or whatever it is that they share and just give us that message that they're there. And it's like the Kuan Yin card today. Look for those signs. Look for what's there and see what's happening that your loved one is communicating with you. Good morning. Our Marietta is here. Marietta, sweet dreams. We are on the move. Calm waters on Lake Michigan today. We plan to go 55 miles. There was a beautiful blue ring around the full moon last night. So beautiful. It sure made me smile. Spirit magnifies incredible loving energy. Absolutely. So we pray for you as you are on the move in that boat, Marietta, for you and Ed and Mr. Wiggles and good girl Pearl, and hoping that the doggies are doing good. So let's breathe in. Breathe into your heart. Hold the energy there. And then release it. And now breathe in again. And this time, don't try to force anything. But as you're taking that breath in, with your eyes closed, what do you see? What's showing up in your mind's eye? What is visually coming to you for you to pay attention to? This beautiful sign that's brought to you by the angels, masters, your loved ones. And hold that image and exhale. And now breathe in again. And what do you hear? As you shut out all of the noise, all of the distractions, is there a message coming in? Let's just be silent and listen. Now envision with me that we're all together, because we really are. We're all united in that united field of energy. So as you're there with every one of the people that are gathered together, reach your hands out and see if you can touch someone. Touch their energy field. Do you feel it? You may be touching an angel. You may be touching a loved one, or someone that's gathered here, part of our spiritual family. And envision we're all standing in a circle, a beautiful circle of love. And as we are gathered in that circle, just see the smiles on the faces. See the energy lifting from each one, that positive, powerful energy flowing from our hearts. Do you feel it? Do you feel the warmth of it? Do you hear your heartbeat connecting in with all of our heartbeats? Let's sync that up with our beautiful Mama Gaia. Let our heartbeats come into sync. Everyone making that beautiful noise. And then let's sync with the universal heartbeat. Just listen to it. Feel it. Touch it. Touch your heart center. And you'll feel that heartbeat even louder. Know that there is power in unity. There's so much power with us all gathered together. The divine feminine, the divine masculine, all uniting. And as you stand in that power, in your power, what do you need to release in this moment? Find what it is that may be holding you back from seeing or feeling or hearing or touching. If there's any doubt, if there's any questioning that it's real, then you're probably not going to feel it. But if you go into the faith and the trust and the belief, you'll hear the message. You'll see the signs. You'll feel the touch. When you let go and you release what's holding you back, it opens up all kinds of possibilities. So breathe it in, breathe in the love, and exhale out anything that's unlike love, anything that you don't need. It's not working for you anymore. And then check in again. See if you can hear, feel, smell. What's that message that's coming in? As I check into our energy field and this big circle that we're all united in, it just grew. I feel so many that just released enough to open that door and let a loved one come in to touch you, to speak to you. Just keep opening those doors. Keep opening to possibility. Keep opening to love. Love is all that's real. And love is also the energy that heals. So for those who are asking for prayer for yourself and for loved ones, open up to the love and share that. Shine it out. Cover yourself in that beautiful energy of love. And stay present in this united field as we see that big prayer list that we have going that we've been entrusted with. Every name on there, just see it lifted up, asking our Creator to look on every name and answer for the best and highest good of all. See the miracles that are happening. When your mind is open, you can actually see the miracles happening. You can see through that portal. There is no veil, so everything is very present and very open. Just allow, accept, align, and allow. So with that feeling in your heart and that beautiful energy swirling around you, let's welcome a new month. Let's welcome this time, bringing in peace, seeing peace happening in our world, seeing more love, more honor, more integrity in our world, holding each other in high regard, respecting each other. And let's shine that love down into Gaia so that she can bring it back up to each inhabitant that's walking on her back. And she can help all of nature to flourish and bring a balance into our world. Just put a smile on your face. Come back now to where we are. And let's love on each other. We do that every day. And we do that on the count of 3, 2, 1. Thank you. I love you. And I'd love, love, love to hear if you were able to feel or see or smell or have any message at all that came in during that time that we connected in so deeply and so strongly. Good morning, Blue. There she is. Blue, we got lots to add into the grids today, so I will try to make notes of all of that when we get off the air today. But right now, we're sharing our love. And let me see if I can get our Leo to sing to us this morning. I didn't have it queued up, so bear with me and keep putting in your love. Love and gratitude, that's our secret ingredient.
Looking for the best music for your videos? time to get up and get ready, because today's the perfect day to have a great day. Here we go, come on, let's play. It's a beautiful day. If you wake up this morning, might as well be part of it. We're on a peaceful peace, on our mission for harmony. Divinity, I'ma be on the lead. Wherever
Don't worry about a thing. I love that message.
Our telephone is always one phone call away. Calling on the guys, the angels, and the masters. Take a deep breath and go into a new dimension. Morning Cuppa full of joy of every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa full of joy with all the peace and the power. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa full of joy of every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa full of joy with all the peace and the power. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste.
Thank you, Bola.
Full of joy, full of light, full of love. Bottle is diffused, spilling out from the top. Here, the coffee's always hot, the trust is always yours. The sun is calling out to play us food on the shores. Days on you, baby, all part of this game. Let's play to win. The harvest is the winning team. And you can sign with us, there is always no space in the pot. Full of love, take a start and get the day started. Morning Cuppa full of joy of every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa full of joy with all the peace and the power. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa full of joy of every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa full of joy with all the peace and the power. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. There really is no secret. We simply
Accept, align, allow. AAA, y'all.
Morning Cuppa full of joy of every day. To start the day on the high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa full of joy with all the peace and the power. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa full of joy of every day. To start the day on the high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa full of joy with all the peace and the power. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste.
Get ready for it. Woo! Thank you, our Leo. So much love. Thank you for being here this morning. Thank you for sharing in your love and for uniting your energy with all of us in the united field of all that is. I love you so much. Stay in your hearts. Stay blessed. Enjoy this last day of August. And yes, the weather is cooler in many places. It's cooler here in New Orleans, which I'm so happy about. So have a blessed day. And I will see you tomorrow morning. Goodbye, everyone. Namaste, y'all.